When Nikon first unveiled the Z8, it instantly became one of the most talked about mirrorless cameras in the world. It wasn't just another model. It was a bold statement of how much power could be packed into a smaller, lighter body without compromise. Borrowing the same 45.7 megapixel stacked CMOS sensor and the lightning-fast X7 processor from Nikon's flagship Z9, the Z8 delivered breathtaking image quality and professional-grade performance in a form that felt perfectly balanced in the hand. It was a kind of camera that blurred the line between high-end and accessible, giving hybrid creators a chance to experience Nikon's most advanced technology in a more agile package. The Z9 remained the undisputed workhorse for sports, wildlife, and commercial professionals, but the Z8 struck the sweet spot, powerful, portable, and purpose-built for creators who shoot both stills and video. Now, the whispers are growing louder. Nikon appears ready to take this formula even further, with the next evolution in its mirrorless line, the Nikon Z8 II. The Nikon Z8 II, refinement meets evolution. According to numerous industry leaks and patent filings, Nikon is hard at work developing the next chapter of its hybrid powerhouse. While nothing official has been confirmed, credible information suggests the Nikon Z8 II aims to polish every core aspect of the original without overshadowing the Z9's flagship status. The focus, it seems, will be on refinement, intelligence, and endurance, next-generation processing power. At the heart of the rumored upgrades is a new generation of processing power. The original Z8's X7 engine was no slouch. It enabled blistering autofocus, deep learning-based subject detection, and incredibly detailed image rendering even in low light. But Nikon's next step could be the X8 processor, designed to push efficiency and image performance to new levels. This advancement would mean faster data handling, cleaner noise control, broader dynamic range, and more precise color science. Every improvement would feed directly into both photography and video, giving creators smoother output, better low-light performance, and greater flexibility in post-production. AI-driven autofocus evolution. In the competitive mirrorless landscape, autofocus is everything, and Nikon knows it. The Z8's autofocus was already outstanding, but the Z8 II is expected to take it even further. With enhanced AI algorithms and expanded subject recognition, Nikon may introduce smarter tracking across a wider range of scenarios. That could include more accurate eye and face detection, improved animal recognition, and superior subject prediction when movement becomes unpredictable for sports, wildlife, and cinematic production. These refinements can mean consistently sharp results even in the toughest conditions. Advanced video capabilities. The Nikon Z8 already set the bar high for hybrid shooters with its ability to record 8K video at 30 frames per second and 4K up to 120 frames per second. However, its smaller body made heat management a challenge during extended sessions. The Z8 II may tackle this head-on with re-engineered internal structure and more efficient heat-dissipating materials, allowing longer and more stable recording times. Improved cooling could turn the Z8 II into a more reliable choice for filmmakers who need continuous high-resolution recording in demanding environments. There's also growing anticipation for expanded codec options, richer color sampling, and additional RAW formats. Enhancements that would strengthen Nikon's presence among professional filmmakers who rely on NRAW and ProRes RAW workflows. Endurance and power efficiency. One of the few weaknesses of the Z8 was battery life. While still respectable, the smaller Yenny L15C battery couldn't match the stamina of the Z9's much larger power pack. For the Z8 II, Nikon may bridge this gap through greater power efficiency, possibly a direct result of a new processor, or through minor body refinements that allow for a slightly larger battery design. For photographers covering weddings, events, or long outdoor expeditions, even a modest improvement could make a huge difference in workflow reliability, smarter firmware, and continuous learning. Nikon has become increasingly proactive about firmware innovation. The Z8, for instance, received airplane detection autofocus through a later update, showing that the company is willing to keep improving its cameras post-release. With the Z8 II, Nikon could lean even harder into AI-based firmware enhancements, offering smarter face and eye tracking, better low-light autofocus, and faster menu responsiveness. In a world where software evolves as quickly as hardware, Nikon's commitment to firmware updates will be key in keeping the Z8 II competitive over time. Modern connectivity. Finally, Nikon may revamp the Z8 II's connectivity features to suit modern workflows. Expect upgraded Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.4, and a smoother mobile experience through Nikon's app ecosystem. With more creators shooting, transferring, and editing on go, this upgrade could significantly improve efficiency and usability. Whether tethering to a computer in the studio or transferring clips wirelessly in the field, the Z8 II could become one of Nikon's most connected cameras yet. A tool designed for the speed of the modern creator. When you look at everything the Nikon Z8 II is shaping up to be, it's clear that Nikon isn't reinventing the camera, it's perfecting it. The Z8 already stood shoulder to shoulder with flagship models, but the Z8 II appears ready to sharpen every detail, streamline performance, and elevate reliability in ways that matter most professionals and enthusiasts alike. Each improvement, whether it's a new processor, enhanced autofocus intelligence, longer recording endurance, or smarter connectivity, adds up to something far greater than a simple refresh. It feels like Nikon is preparing a camera that understands a modern creator's rhythm, fast, flexible, and built to adapt. For photographers and filmmakers who crave a camera that blends portability with professional performance, the Nikon Z8 II could become a defining moment in Nikon's mirrorless evolution. This is a camera that might just redefine balance in the mirrorless world. Presented by Lenz Loop, see the world one frame at a time.